Hello, guys, and welcome to the unexpected episode 83, I think. Ran out of space on my computer, so I had to end the episode, make some changes quickly during this duty, and restart it. But we managed to beat it. You guys were here for the end of it. Sorry for the unceremonious beginning to it and unceremonious end to the last one. But we're here. Everything's good. At last, our very own Magitech suit. One second, guys. Okay. Sorry. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the feet. This seems rather worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course. Look past that and say she was structurally sound.
I don't like the way the legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged.
There. Aren't those things protected by thick armor plate?
Well, I guess they are. It's odd, the casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part.
Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not rest until it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge?
Oh,
I heard that. The hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Cullery. Hey, it works! It's limping, but it works. There we go. I just got so immersed in the story, I forgot that I planned to make some space mid-episode. So, well, on the bright side, y'all didn't miss anything. I got right back into it. The only thing was a quick panic of me losing a good chunk of health. Here we go, let's head inside. Magitech armor. Set in the air, others took it inside. Gone in and joined them. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. Needn't worry, though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job's done. A marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. 45 weapon copper. Sure. See what we got. Anything worth using? Nope. Well then, let's grab that out of here. No. Let's see, what does this look like on me? I like it a bit better than the Scorpion, I think. I think it fits a little bit better. So let's get a Glamour Prism out of my Chocobo saddles. Remove some saddle bag. Just one. And let's cast Glamour onto my Scorpion Shield. Unable to cast Glamour. Base item level cannot be lower than that of... What? That's stupid. Be able to cast any type of Glamour onto anything. That's stupid. The repairs are proceeding apace. Shouldn't be long before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices, which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? We'll explain the details.
As I believe the Chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers at Castrum Sentry had remembered to replace their cores, you'd risk arousing your Imperial suspicion. Do not despair, for I believe there's a solution. Substitute the Magitech core with a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating an armor servo mechanisms. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate Mammoth Heart with the Goldsmith's Guild in Ul'dah. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No. Well, they typically cost something in the order of... Hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll give me a discount, given that I'm part of the guild. So what I will check first is if we can do this. Adventurers Guild? Retire to an inn room, thank you. Put in the Glamour Dresser our Eagle Crest. And now let's see if we can. It'll let us cast it. I still don't think it will, but we might as well try. No. That's stupid. That was worth a shot. Head down to the Goldsmith's Guild. And Serendipity.
Hello there, come to collect the mammoth heart, you'd say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphanon's personal use after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to pick it up. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. Goldsmith's Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's the mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Thanks, Serendipity. Love you to death. Oh, that is a wonderfully cheap option there. Oof. Thank you, Alphanon. You have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitech armor, engaged. Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. Percussive maintenance. Absolutely love it. Yes! She's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Akolri, would you care to do the honors? There. Crystal bearer that I am. Hop into the pilot seat and we'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try to climb that tangle of crystals yonder. As far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. Woohoo! Okay. Feels pretty smooth. Whee. No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. No, it's wedge. Next, jump back down and then sprint north quick as you can. Well, I sprinted her north, but I don't think that's what he meant. Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back. Excellent. I knew it was coming. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. There you go. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be. I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth's heart is in pristine condition. It should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she doesn't feel like part of the team. In which case, we should all do our best to make her feel welcome.
Let's switch over to monks if we can hopefully get a couple levels out of this. Tough as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth's heart in place of a worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, there are no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here?
I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps cheer our heads off.
Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it. They have us cornered. There's the Reaper. Let's fuck shit up. Taken by the traitor Garland. Is that the Icon Slayer? Bollocks. Call for reinforcements. Nice. The hells you will. We've located the stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland! No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it! Bloody hell, Zakolri. Protect the armor at all costs. Let's do this. Well, you think you're a monk. I'll show them how it's done. Go. Take that list now. Put it away. There we go. Nice.
Chief, look! She moved!
And now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Sentry and rescue our comrades.
There, finishing touch.
Nice. What that clue to this? The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let us see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Hey, mount speed increased here, Mordodo. How go your preparations, Akolri? We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Plummet, you came. I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Oh well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, the part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, till it's hardly a novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was sweet, and she was a sweet, caring woman, with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too, pretty little thing. She was gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We're poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came, took all that away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do the hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew. And the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. It was some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire, and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have since gone by. What have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you. You had been here 10 minutes, you already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. Hey, we couldn't have done it without you, man. You give us too much credit, Glomit. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? In any road, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, what with everything you've got planned. You're sure that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hands, you need only say the word. We'd be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I have long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. That's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralger give you strength. Free men. For coin and country. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius' ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Sentry, just outside the stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. And don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. Perfect. Go, and here we go. Hair shark. Bruh. Oh, definitely faster. Maybe you can make me fight that. Okay, good. Ready for saying so? But you cut quite a dashing figure in Imperial black and crimson. Ah, but now isn't the time for jests. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alpha Nod and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alpha Nod and I prove less distracting than hope, I'll contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. You got it. I love it. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Lest you wonder, Vita and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We have planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alpha and I attract too much attention. But the approach of the Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial patrol should be returning any moment now. You best be off. Good luck, Akulri. May the 12 keep you.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, my apologies, I didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. To be engrossed too, had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported? What prisoners do I speak of? I mean, you haven't heard. The infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, I will look in the storage tower when you actually pass that way. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Occidens, are you? Welcome to Castrum Sentry, engineer. What, prisoners? Oh, you heard the rumors then? Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm, or I'll have you reported. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there. Who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one I mean, eh? It's the Velta Blonde. Goodness, no. It's the Lalafell lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable it hurts. Ew. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? Ew. What's this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? The Tribunus behest, you say, is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wroth. Take my identification key, see that it is returned when your errand is concluded. Awesome. Security's tight, just as we expected. We're gonna need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. This key. Go. Push over the monk. Though we will want to probably switch here back to Imperial, but whatever. It'll be fine. go.
No!
Minfilia and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe.
I'm the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life and you shall answer to your mistress. Tataru, we must do something.
We risk letting the entire cast know we're here. Hey, you're right. We may not get a better chance. This is third squadron. What is it? A Reaper. Seize? When? This came to light only now? The culprits have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Have some chance.
You found it!
What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders.
Not if we eliminate you first.
Let's do this.
I was so scared. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. Thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see it anchored anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow.
Nope. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away, ere the window to our liberty closes shut. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them! Fail and I shall have your head.
What have we here?
What are you doing, Ishtala?
The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Ariman, Ida. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers.
Accursed scions, how did you slip our defenses?
With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the castrum walls which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Ishtola is just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. No wonder it's called a phantom train. No passengers would be seen dead on it.
So you scuttled in amidst the freight like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from the most pressing concern. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia Junius. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture.
You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you.
Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. Betake you to your guard. More intruders. Protect the tribunists.
Confounded. Eat it with me.
Yeah, Ida! After them. Where's His Excellency? In the hangar, milady. In discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, milady. No, no, no! There they are. Fan out and surround them.
Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety.
No, Wedge, don't do it! I'd be fine. No, Corey. Hold them off. I'll look at him in Philly and Tataru. Let's do this. This way. There's nothing to do over here. Here we go. Magic field generator. This is the fuck I was looking for. go. Okay, here we go. Come on, take me over. Okay. Oh, let's go. Woohoo! I say we book it.
Take the leader! Kill the rest!
Hell yeah, Stola!
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Yeah, Ida.
Papalymo, Minfilia. Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait. Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
You ditched your Magitech armor! Fool of a Lalafell!
Yeah,
Well,
definitely can't do
excuse
that
me.
accent.
She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
He's gonna do better.
But there's no one in there!
This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One. 2.
3.
4.
5, motherfucker. What about our Magitech armor? I want to call her Greta. No, Greta! We will come back for you, Greta.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the seven hells?
Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagons used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea! It could only be him. Thancred! He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Cryle? This is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque.
But the battle is far from over.
Is it ready?
And so long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall
I'm
ever
sorry
be
to
hope
press,
of
but
victory.
We need it urgently. How soon can it be
The people of
delivered?
Eorzea falter for want of such hope.
I am in your
Let
debt,
us
my
provide
friend.
it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
Goddamn right you can.
My regards to grandfather.
You're goddamn right you can.
I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Let's take the Black Wolf and his new toy.
Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slafferson the order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames?
Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to Royal.
Has there been no word from Ishgard?
None. The dragons have got their tongues.
Silent to the last. It was unwise to hope for better.
What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? And he claims the fury of his god? 'Tis bad comedy.
The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action, not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council.
Mount Belzar claims to wield power to smite primals.
Should we yield to him? He pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate.
Pardon me for my bluntness, but I like not these choices.
This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one, for if but one surrenders, the rest will surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our people. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the Ultima weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders at Colbury and help them make the right decision.
Let's do it. But we will do that in the next episode. Can't wait. I'll see you guys there.